Fired nung news before na mayroong nagpakamatay at binaril sa mall?
It's loosely based from that.
Ah, okay.
So,
Iniba yun na ng konti.
oh, kasi parang feeling ko naman as a filmmaker, we get the point, no? Parang it's too much to relieve everything. Parang ganun.
Okay, understood.
Parang, as it is, I feel like it's disturbing enough. So, yeah.
Why Sandino?
Oy, Sandino, to be honest, he was supposed to play the other guy, but the first actor I cast, he was late for a reading for like 4 hours. Kaya pinalitan ko siya. So si Sandino eventually yung kinuha.
Mas raw si Sandino.
Right now, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right now, si Sandino minamarket niyo as the next Coco Martin. Why is that? Nag-isip.
Because sorry, I'm pagdating kasi sa marketing at sa yun yata yung no? I mean, I hope naman more or less he will have the same future.
Magkasama kayo sa Berlin,
Pero they have different background. Like, Coco Martin is raw from, di ba? But Sandino is from theater.
No, Coco Martin has been, prior to us knowing him, as Coco Martin, has been in the business for like quite some time, like 5-10 years prior to that. He has been in these small, no naman small, but other films, like yung mga pelikula pa nun nila Daisy Reyes, mga ganun. Marami na siyang mga...
And he started as a sexy actor.
Even
before
even before the Brillante, even before Masahista. Yeah. Well, one time I was really surprised kasi one time nagpapalinis kami ng kotse, tapos nakita ko isang pelikula ni Coco, bata-bata siya, tapos ang bida si Daisy Reyes.
Okay.
Can you just imagine si Daisy Reyes? Hindi ko nga alam kung kilala niyo pa si Daisy Reyes. So yun, artista na nun si Coco. Yun.
Lolo namin.
May
Anyways,
resemblance naman silang dalawa eh.
I'm Tony from KTV. May lang kasi, may scene doon na medyo yung sa keyboard ng tape.
Yeah.
So, paano mo na-convince yung dalawang actor to do such an act like that, and how do you feel it? Gawin natin yung ganun. Sabi natin to be blunt with presence in their person or something. Paano nila, I mean, you know, the scene is very revealing ba?
It's very revealing, and I think it's real.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it shows what I really wanted, like, the differences of the two sex scenes, no? At the beginning, you have this, di ba? Well lit, nice, warm, but this one, it's stagey, almost black and white. It's like a performance to both of them. Because, yun yung kaibahan nun, no? Sometimes you engage in such, tinuro ko daw kayo, mga bata. Tinuro ko daw kayo, no? We all engage in certain acts like that, no? To perform. So, yun. How did I convince them? I just told them that I needed that for the story. And, mabuti naman at nagawa nila ng the way I wanted it. Sobrang ko sa kanila, pasalamat ko kasi grabe, di ba? I mean, it was as real as, almost as real as you can get, no? Yun.
Sir, pumasa na po sa MTRC dito?
Pumasa na. R18, itong version na to.
Sir,
Uncut.
did they have any reactions?
Oo.
Pinakita niyo yung body ko, yung sex organ niyo?
It was Brillante who went to the MTRCB. I was in Berlin for the Berlinale, so hindi ko alam kung, I mean, I'm sure may reaction sila about it. But happily, ipasa naman nila yung mga eksena with R18 and sa SM naman yung R16, no?
So, dalawang version, one R18.
Yeah.
Yung non-SM.
Kaya di naman ako pumayag na may R16. Kasi, this is a story which is very familiar to yung mga bata, di ba? So, meron mga 16 years old, 17 years old, so who would want to see this? So, okay lang. Ano lang doon, may mga siguro pinutol siguro sila konti para to abide by the rules, no? Si Junjun pinutulan.
That's not bad execution. Kasi very normal ang dating ng
Good afternoon. Ano po ba alam?
Ed. Very simple. Pero tanong ko, ano yung points na makuha dito ng mga viewers? Ano yung takeaway na gusto nyo makuha dito? Kasi, unlike yung isang film na panood ko, wala daw. Unlike yung isang movie na napanood ko na medyo thinner film, sobrang marami yung scenes talaga ng sex. Ito medyo more on story driven. So, ano yung takeaway na gusto nyo makuha?
As much as I never want to discuss my film or any of the films, no? Pero mga importanteng ano lang, no? First and foremost, it's how internet and social media have changed the way we live our lives. Yes, I always say this, no? This phenomenon has made us all somehow viewers and and then exhibitionists. Diba? Lahat, we post things. But at the same time, to be honest, di ba, hindi naman tayo 100% honest sa mga pinopost natin, di ba? We edit. So, yun, nagpa-perform talaga tayo for other people, no? To elicit certain reactions. Yun yung isa. I'll go to the other points later, no? For example, before I left for Berlin, I made an experiment. No? My show was premiering in TV5, The Obsession. And so I said, when I was a kid, we didn't have TV, and I had to peer through somebody else's window to watch television. Now, my TV show is, I'm having a TV show at TV5, and then my film is having its world premiere in Berlin. So yun, di ba? And everybody liked it. No, ang dami, parang, oh, you've gone a long way, blah, 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 blah. But it's not 100% true, but it was just an experiment on my part. Pero parang ang ganda niyang kwento, no? Ang ganda niyang narrative. Sana, may ano. So, kita mo how we sometimes manipulate people to like our posts. No? So, dun ko nakita, totoo to. May ganong aspeto to, no? Pangalawa, yung mental health. Because, di ba nagtataka tayo, kahit sa Amerika may studies, no? Sa Amerika, ang daming mga insidente na nagpapakamatay, binabaril, massacre.
Lalo na ngayon.
And these kids seem normal. And the parents are baffled. They say, what's wrong with, hindi nila akalain na gagawin ng kanilang mga anak yun, no? Because, I went on research. Dito rin, di ba? Kanina nga nabanggit ko na there was a time na may spate of suicides here in the Philippines. And we always say, bakit pa siya nagpapakamatay? Bakit pa? And we try to fathom it, no? We try to find reasons. Pero wala kasi siyang rason talaga. Because when I feel na pag nandun ka sa state of mind yun, especially if you're suffering from certain mental conditions, like for example, depression. Nawawalan ka ng rason. That's the first thing that it's taken away, no? From you. The sense of reason. Yun yung base sa research ko, pakipag-usap sa mga doktor pagbabasa. And somehow, based on my personal experience, no? Na yun yung unang tinatanggal sa'yo. So, may mga nagagawa ang isang tao na walang rason.
So, temporary insanity?
It's not really insanity. It's just the lack of hope and the lack of reason. You know,
They cannot take things as realistic as it can be.
No.
Kasi yung iba, hindi naman sila realistic eh.
Yeah. Hindi, ano ba, iba ang appreciation ng mga taong dumadaan yan sa reality. They make things bigger, no? Ang point ko, dapat pag-usapan na natin to. I mean, laging sinasabi natin, di ba, pag may nadidepress sa atin, aminin natin, mahilig tayo dyan. Sige, one, anong mga pinapayo natin? Magdasal. Di ba? Pangalawa, mag-relax ka lang. Ano lang yan? Stress lang yan, no? But you see, study shows na, for example, if one suffers from loneliness, prolonged loneliness, wag dapat lalagpas sa 3 buwan. Pag lumagpas sa 3 buwan, that's depression already. And depression, just like any other conditions, sakit ng tiyan or whatever, is treatable. No? We should seek professional help. At nadadaan yan sa counseling, and kung talagang medyo malala na, medication. And believe me, after a month or 2, nagbabago yung disposition ng tao. That person may have the same conditions, no? Kunyari mga problema niya same, pero yung appreciation niya nag-iiba. Nalalaman niya na hindi ko naman kamamatay, no? Yun. So, yun yung pangalawa, no? Na yung mental health, na hindi lang sa mga bata, kundi pangkalahatan mental health, no? Pangatlo, yung ano ba, epekto ng, up to now, epekto ng Pinoy diaspora. Diba? It's just ironic that our parents, or my mother, went to work abroad to give me better life. Parang yun ang sinasabi ng mga nag-ano, no? But at the same time, umaalis siya dun sa pamilya, sa tahanang gusto niyang bigyan ng magandang buhay. So it's just ironic. And things happen, no? Ang daming epekto nun. So, yun sana yung gustong mapag-usapan. At yun naman yung napag-usapan sa international press. Yun yung nakuha talaga nila. Salamat.
Saan yung mga sinabi nila?
Oo.
Sa Berlin.
Yung sa Berlin, one from Reuters, before she conducted the interview, she said, you know what? I couldn't stop thinking about your film. It's such a powerful film. Parang she wrote a very long article or review. No? And those were the 3 things na tiningnan niya dun sa ano na yun, sa review na yun. At saka meron pa akong nabasa din na parang sabi nila, it's a study no? How parang a journey towards the abyss, parang ang sabi nila. Because ganun I hope na translate ko yung pakiramdam nung taong dumadaan doon. Yun. Yun.
Hindi po ba dapat naisip po ba natin na most na involved sa ganyang cases are below 18? So bakit hindi tayo naging, or bakit naging mapangahas tayo dun sa pag-provide ng mga scenes?
Mga scenes, no?
Yeah.
Kasi mapangahas yung mga pangyayari. Kumbaga, hindi ko siya, I know what you mean, no? Hindi ko alam kung, I mean, somehow, I don't want to assume what you really mean, no? Somehow, ang basa ko parang, sana, para mas marami makapanood, no?
Especially in schools.
Especially in schools. You're correct on that aspect. Kaya lang, ito kasi yung nangyayari. If I gloss over it, baka katulad ng mga ibang nangyayari sa lipunan natin, nag-gloss over lang. So, kasi ang responsibilidad, I think, wala sa kanila eh. It's not for the kids to really understand this. It's for us adults. It's for the parents to look into their children, no? To look for the signs. Yung mga telltale signs na ito, ano na bang nangyayari sa anak ko? And maging parte yung psychology ba ng buhay pamilya at buhay natin na may mga makikita tayong signs eh. Kung merong konting hindi sira, no? Kundi merong mental condition kang nararamdaman. Gusto ko lang matanggal yung stigma ba doon na pag nagpatingin ka sa psychiatrist, baliw ka na agad. Pag nagpunta ka sa dentista, bulok-bulok na ba lahat ng ngipin mo, mababaho ang hininga mo, hindi naman daw, may masakit lang sa'yo. So gusto ko lang equate nun. Equal naman yan eh. Mind and your body are equal. No? They're parts of your well-being. So dapat tingnan talaga natin.
Direct, ipinakita dun sa pelikula yung magandang relasyon ng lola at ni
David.
Pero makikita mo, there is something wrong pa rin without the guidance ng isang nanay na nasa abroad.
Yes.